You make me.
Hey guys, Twisted Auto Garage here with another video. Today I want to talk about a crappy situation that many of us find ourselves into. So you walk by, your beautiful VR4 Mitsubishi, and you go over to your daily driver, your 2008 Hyundai Tiburon, and then you reach down for the door handle, and boom, all the inside components are shown because the door handle is breaking, because of the cheap plastic used to keep some of these handles on. So today I'm going to show you how to replace that handle. It should work on some of the generations of the Tiburons, and this will be more of a general look on how to take off the door panel and replacing the actual exterior handle, and it should give you an idea on how to work on other coupes and replacing their door handles, like my VR4 or Tiburon or any other car that you encounter. Give you a good look at it. So stay tuned. And so to remove the door panel on the Tiburon, you'll need a few tools. You'll need first 2 flatheads or a couple. Make sure you want a magnetic tip on a couple of your screwdrivers, or an external just magnet, and then maybe a door panel removal tool, and then a Phillips head screwdriver. So you'll notice for this screw right here that it has kind of an opening, and that opening will be filled by this little plastic little cap, and you'll remove that by just be very careful and take a small flathead screwdriver and stick it in the area there to pop out that cap, because you don't want to gouge any part of your door panel. So if you look over here, I'll start pointing out all the places that they need to come out. So you'll notice that there's 3 holes there. There's 3 little Phillips head screws that will be in the door panel there. If you look over here, there's 2 more here, and then you need to remove this one. After you remove that, then you need to stick your flathead screwdriver, and pop this piece apart. Once it's popped apart, you'll be able to remove it. Once it's removed, there will be a Phillips head screwdriver in there. Phillips head screw. My bad. And then a Phillips head down in there. And you'll want to have your magnet ready, because you don't want it to fall deeper in this hole. And then there will be a screw right there that will be uncovered once you take that piece off. Then once you do that, I'll adjust the camera. Once you do that, then you're going to want to open the door handle a little bit, pull that piece out, and then set it on the ground. Then you'll want to, let's go ahead and remove the tweeter from it. You should just be able to pull that out, and then just go ahead and flick that connector out. You're going to set that on the ground. Then what you want to do next, be very careful not to gouge the side right here, but you'll want to gently just try to stick something in the side there, and then work this guy out, because he's held in by clips. So just give him a little bit of a pull, and then you'll want to disconnect the wiring harness off that. Once that guy's disconnected, you'll set him on the ground. Be careful not to scratch him or anything. Then you should be able to lift the door off. So what you'll want to do is position yourself here and lift. You can also run your hand against the top right here. So you can start from that edge. If it doesn't just lift off, you can start running your hand behind this edge here and pulling off. But whenever you do get it off of the door, you will notice it's hung up by this wire harness right here. So you'll just disconnect that really quickly, and there should be one back here that you'll just go ahead and disconnect. Then you're gonna want now that it's completely disconnected, you're just gonna want to set it somewhere safe in your grass, I guess. So stay tuned for part 2. So since the door panel has already been taken off, it's a good time you would want to go ahead and swap out your speakers and get rid of the whole stock cheap factory ones. But if you go ahead, and I don't know how well you can see in that hole right there, but there's a bolt. There's a 10mm in there, and then I really don't know how well y'all can see in there, but there's another 10mm. So I'm gonna give y'all another look in here, so you can kind of see it right there in the corner. Or there you go. So you'll have to remove both of those, and I'll show you what it looks like after that. So with some play, we were able to remove the door handle. We had to use, I apologize if I didn't say this earlier, but we had to use a 10mm to remove 2 bolts, just like that. And you'll see with this old one, in the top right there, you'll see that there is a spot where a nut should have gone to hold the bolt, and right there they broke because it's just plastic holding it in, and after a while it just breaks. So there's my brand new one. And there is, I didn't see this, but there is the metal rod that actually opens the door. You're gonna have to disconnect it. Just the rod will be placed in here, and you'll just disconnect this yellow piece and pull it out. So once you do that and the 2 bolts are removed, you should be a-okay to remove that. So I'll let you see the final product. So your final result should be, you walking out here to your car that you worked on for, this took about an hour, and then having nothing pop out at all. I do appreciate y'all watching, and always like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all have any questions on how, if I forgot anything, or y'all just have more questions on how to replace y'all's handles, just let me know. Alright, catch you later.